guys, it's Ruby back again with another Vegas video. Today I am doing my news and updates for July. We have a ton to talk about, tons of hotel construction and changes and some events. But before I get into it, I am trying to get to 150,000 subscribers. I am almost to my goal. If you want to go ahead and hit that little subscribe button, it is free for you to do and it helps my channel to grow so that I can keep making awesome Vegas content. Let's start out right away with the 4th of July coming up. So, downtown the Plaza will be shooting off fireworks for the 4th, and the only hotel that I found shooting off fireworks this 4th of July on the Strip is Caesars Palace. Caesars is set to do their fireworks at about 8:30 p.m. on the 4th, but I'm kind of surprised. I could have sworn a lot more hotels normally do shoot off their own fireworks, so not sure why only Caesars has announced them. Huge center strip news, you guys. Okay, so the Hawaiian Marketplace and the cable center shops in the center of the strip have closed. So these are in front of Polo Towers. It's that really sketchy little strip mall area. There was like a food court here. All of these have just quietly shut down. But what's even more interesting is that so has the Travelodge. And the Travelodge got bought out by Tillman Fertitta. You guys may remember that he is the owner of the Golden Nugget and that he had purchased the Tex-Mex restaurant next to the Planet Hollywood shops, which we know he plans to put a casino there. So it's clearly going to be a very big casino if it's going to stretch all the way from that restaurant to the Travelodge. And now by them closing these marketplace shops in the center, I'm excited to see what they're going to put here. Okay, I'm getting tons of questions about the Mirage. I still don't have a specific date for you guys on when that volcano is coming down. I know it's going to be coming down and they are going to put up the Hard Rock Tower, but I don't know exactly when, and they will not give a specific date. They are going to continue to book people through the time that they're doing this construction, so at any point they could just start doing construction on the volcano. It is something that I'm going to continue to keep watching for you guys. I'm going to be looking out at that volcano and let you know firsthand when it's coming down. So while not a lot of change has happened at Mirage yet, nothing is different. Bally's has had some major changes, you guys. The Bally's sign has been coming down. It's totally under construction. The sportsbook at Bally's is totally closed. And they've just opened a new restaurant, Jack Binion's Steakhouse. This is in the place of where BLT Steak was. And that is where you used to get the wonderful Sterling brunch. And I'm sorry, you guys, the Sterling brunch is no more. It's not coming back. Really strange that Caesars only has one buffet open. Meanwhile, MGM opened a vast majority of theirs. Just kind of odd. Bally's is now going to be Bally's Horseshoe before I transition over to the Horseshoe. So right now there's a ton of construction happening inside of Bally's. I wouldn't stay there right now. That's my top recommendation to you, but room rates might be really, really cheap. And the World Series of Poker is happening right now in between there and Paris, and it's really easy to get to Paris from Bally's, so maybe it's worth a shot. Oh my gosh, you guys, the Plaza has unveiled a huge renovation. So much is coming to Plaza. So Pink Box Donuts is coming, which is going to be interesting because the donut bar is the place to go downtown for donuts. So I'm really curious to see if Pink Box becomes their major competition or steals all of their customer base. Pink Box Donuts is owned by the Siegel Group, who interestingly just bought that land next to the Pepper Mill. Remember in one of my last updates I was saying that there's something being built next to the Pepper Mill, but I didn't know what it was. Well, it's owned by Siegel Group. They bought 10 acres of land, which is definitely large enough to put a hotel on. And I think it would be amazing if they put a hotel right next to Pepper Mill across from Resorts World and built up North Strip. So that's kind of exciting news. But back onto the Plaza, there's going to be the new and improved enlarged BC Slots area, which is going to be non-smoking. I want to clarify, the Plaza is not going non-smoking. They are just making an enlarged section with its own entrance that is going to be non-smoking. They also mentioned it being very influencer friendly, like YouTube friendly, Instagram friendly, but I feel like Plaza already kind of is. They're also going to be adding a patio to Oscar's upstairs. It's going to be really beautiful. I've heard rumors of Oscar's starting to serve brunch which would be amazing. I hope that comes to life. But gonna be expanding Oscars and have outdoor dining. And the biggest news, a carousel bar right in the front porte-cochere. They're gonna have this huge carousel circle bar going around. I love a rotating bar. I am pumped. I think this is a great way to bring more traffic from the Fremont experience over to the plaza. I'm curious what they're gonna do there because it's kind of a busy street, so it's gonna be kind of hard to have all that foot traffic crossing the street. I don't know, I hope it doesn't take away too much from the front of the plaza. I don't want it to look too busy. I love its beautiful aesthetic right now as it is. Speaking of more news on the plaza and BC Slots, Brian Christopher is unveiling his new slot machine at the plaza on July 8th. This is such huge news for him. Super happy for him. Congratulations on this awesome achievement of having your own slot machine. That is so cool. And I am going to be there for the unveiling party, you guys. So if you are in Vegas, July 8th downtown, I'm going to be at the Plaza party. So I hope to see you guys there. More downtown news. Circus Vegas Vicky is getting her own beer and NFT. Vegas Vicky is one of the most iconic neon signs in Las Vegas, and she now resides right in the dead center of the beautiful Circa. Now, I've been explained what an NFT is, but I still don't understand. But I do know if you own the Vegas Vicky NFT, you are going to be like gained access to like parties and events and things. So I guess you get more tangible things than just the NFT. But I am really excited about Vicky getting her own beer. So this beer is coming from Able Baker Brewing. They're the ones who have the Atomic Duck beer. It is a local brewery. They have great beers there. And she is getting a neon blonde ale. So the pictures look really great of what the can's gonna look like. Super excited. Cannot wait to go and give that one a try when it is unveiled. Okay, Circus Construction. So Circus got bought by Phil Ruffin, who owns TI, in 2019, and he started doing some renovations. They've already put $30 million into the hotel. A lot of that went into fixing the elevators, and they've done some paint, and they're expected to do $30 million more in construction at Circus. That sounds like a lot, but for a gigantic hotel, it's kind of not gonna be that big of a change, you guys. I'm hoping they spruce it up and clean it up a little bit so that this destination can be a little bit nicer for people with families who just want to have a nice cheap vacation and make Circus a little bit more shiny than it is right now. Groundbreaking ceremony for the Dream Hotel is happening July 8th. The Dream is located right by the Pinball Hall of Fame and the Las Vegas sign, really close to the airport. And I'm excited for this hotel to open. It is going to be a boutique hotel, so we're talking like 450 rooms, really small. But 7 dining and nightlife venues, including a speakeasy and a beer garden. They're gonna have a rooftop day club. They have a relationship with Tao Group, so it'll probably be some sort of Tao-owned day club. The hotel is expected to open in 2024. Now, the Dream is owned by a company that literally owns like 16 hotels, and they're all really beautiful. They're in all different cities all over the country and the world. And so I think this one will be no exception. I think it's gonna be a really lovely hotel. Can't wait to see that open and see what kind of restaurants and great things they put inside. Okay, these Elon Musk tunnels. The Vegas Loop is what they're calling the Elon Musk tunnels that go underground. Making major progress, got a bunch of approval for expansion. There are rumors that they are gonna have these tunnels take you downtown, which would be crazy to be able to travel underground to get to downtown Vegas from the Strip. Currently, the tunnels lead from the Convention Center to Encore and to Resorts World. And I'm told the Resorts World tunnel is said to open as early as July 1st. So people can actually start taking this tunnel to the Convention Center. I don't know. I'm kind of claustrophobic, so I'm a little scared of the idea of being underground. Like, can you get out of the car? I'm very curious to see how this works. Like, how much does it cost? Like, what is the information on this? Because being able to go underground to get downtown, you could probably get there so fast. I think that would be really awesome just to have more transportation options in Vegas. The Mob Museum has purchased the parcel of land across from them for an expansion. Now, I don't have a ton of information on this yet. They really haven't said what they're planning to do, just that they're really excited that they've purchased more land to add to the Mob Museum experience. I have yet to go to the Mob Museum, you guys. I just am so busy filming. I don't have time to do all the things that I want to do. Do you guys like Mob Museum? Have you been? Is it fun? Do you think it's totally worth it? I'm going to have to go and give this place a shot, especially now that it seems like they're going to be adding on to it. Changes at New York, New York. So the lobby bar, the tiny little bar that is right across from the check-in desk, is getting torn down to become a Starbucks location. Now, I'm excited about this because the Starbucks in New York, New York is always a nightmare. It is so busy. Everyone runs to the Starbucks to get a quick cup of coffee and something to eat. And now they're gonna be putting another one in the lobby. So that bar had a lot of tabletop gaming, but you can still tabletop game at the center bar or the other bars at New York, New York. It was a pretty tiny bar, so I'm not all that angry to see it go. Okay, some huge events coming in July. We have UFC 276 coming July 2nd to the T-Mobile Arena. This is a great card, you guys. Sean O'Malley, Max Holloway. Like, it's gonna be some great fights, so that should be really exciting. We have Joe Rogan July 1st at the MGM Garden Arena for some comedy. We also have Kevin Hart July 2nd and 3rd at the Cosmo for some comedy. Other huge news, the NBA Summer League coming July 7th to the 17th at the Thomas and Mack Center. So this is great. This is like preseason for the NBA. They get to try out some new rookies, new players. If you're in Vegas at this time, you're probably gonna run into a bunch of NBA players. So keep an eye out if you're there the 7th through the 17th. So that is all my big news for this one, you guys. I am gonna be in Vegas, as I said, for that event. And so I will be there starting right after 4th of July. So if you do see me out, please come and say hello. I'm going to be going live on the strip. It's going to be an amazing time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys all in my next update.